Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, and coming up on the show, Harold and Kumar turn 20, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Paywalls a Skin, and Is the Pit too much like ER? Michael Crichton's estate says yes. I'm Dr. Bobby. This is the Dr. Bobby Show. Let's get started.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
But I remember it well, just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young, oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain.
Artlist.io.
All of the moments collected in time, perfectly bound like your hand fits in mine. Lucky to find what we're both looking for in this life. My heart is
Music
aching,
licensing reimagined.
somehow in all the right places. You make me feel like enough. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours. My heart is racing, these tears of happiness shaking, 'cause I know that I found love. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours.
Artlist.io.
Here at the end of the aisle, looking at me, you're
Music licensing reimagined.
What more could I want? What more could I need? Our hands intertwined in this sweet symphony. You're all that I want to forever breathe. All of the moments collected in time, perfectly bound like your hand fits in mine.
Artlist.io.
Lucky to find what we're both looking for in this life. My heart is aching, but somehow in all the right places. You make me feel like enough. I'm ever yours.
Music licensing reimagined.
These tears of happiness shaking, 'cause I know that I found love. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Do I have what it takes to make you fall in love?
Music licensing reimagined.
Am I the real deal or just another one of those who fake it?
Artlist.io.
and fades away our fears. I want to grow up with you. Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see
Music licensing reimagined.
just as I see you.
Artlist.io.
I don't know why I keep trying so hard to change. Should I turn on the lights and let you see me just the way I am?
Music licensing
Can you
reimagined.
tell me your secrets? It is time to let our guard down. I can promise you anything but loving you tonight. I want to grow up with you.
Artlist.io.
Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see me just as I see you. I want to grow up
Music
with
licensing
you.
reimagined.
Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see me just as I see you. Do I have what it takes to make you fall in love with me?
Artlist.io.
Am I the real deal or just another one of those who fake it?
Artlist.io.
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my
Music
word.
licensing reimagined.
No more. Things about to get much better. I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever.
Artlist.io.
Said that you felt lost 100 times before. Going in circles on a one-way street, round until your feet get sore. But I guess you haven't heard.
Music licensing reimagined.
Things about to get much better. So I wanna make this forever. 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 I wanna make this forever.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
I could show
Music licensing reimagined.
What if I get hurt? What if we don't work it out? It's not the way you look into my eyes. It's not the way you touch my hand and smile.
Artlist.io.
I love you 'cause I want to. 'Cause I want to.
Music licensing reimagined.
Sometimes you make me mad, and then I make you sad with my words. You love my honesty. I hate your OCD, but we work it out.
Artlist.io.
It's not the way you hold me in your arms. It's not your laugh or charismatic charm. I love you.
Music licensing reimagined.
I love you 'cause I want to. 'Cause I want to. 'Cause I want to.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Cause I want to. I wanna love you.
Music licensing reimagined.
I want to.
That was Ever Yours by Bayo and 1 Hour North. Do I Have What It Takes by Ronnie Barhadas and Russo. Forever by Paper Planes. And I Want To by Living Rooms. You're listening to The Dr. Bobby Show. A modern stoner comedy turns 20 this year, and that means it's time for another generation to discover it, but also another chance to talk about a potential sequel. John Cho recently appeared on The Today Show and explained what happened when his 16-year-old son watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, saying his son's takeaway was, quote, "So you have met Ryan Reynolds?" End quote. Meanwhile, his co-star Cal Penn celebrated this movie turning 20 with an interview for Rolling Stone, where he revealed how Reynolds made a cameo appearance in the movie. According to Penn, Reynolds helped him get cast opposite him in National Lampoon's Van Wilder, and he said, quote, "When you get your first lead, let me know and I'll play the supporting guy." end quote. The results are history and hilarious all around. Rolling Stone's interview with Penn also shared that Cho, Penn, and co-writer John Hurwitz are open to returning to do another sequel, and that discussions are happening about it. Cho said during his Today appearance, quote, "I think it would be fun to do it. It's a little bit of a very early 2000s movie in a lot of ways, but I'd love to see if we could," end quote. If you haven't seen Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, then you're missing out on a great stoner comedy and buddy movie. John Cho and Cal Penn are the leads in it, and its two sequels, Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay and A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. But Neil Patrick Harris completely steals the show. NPH fans who wonder how he was cast as Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother need to see it, and things will be clear. Another insight into NPH's post-Doogie Howser MD acting comes from a Season 5 Quantum Leap episode called Return of the Evil Leaper, when NPH plays a frat boy antagonist. Attention all Super Mario Bros. Super Show fans, our favorite animated Zelda series is finally releasing on DVD. The Legend of Zelda, the complete series, will be available again on October 22nd, and pre-orders are open now. All 13 episodes are contained on the disc, but since its last time out in 2012, finding them proves to be costly due to being out of print. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show was a live-action series on TV back in 1989 and featured animated shorts in between live-action skits starring Mario and Luigi, famously played by Captain Lou Albano from WWF Wrestling as Mario and Danny Wells as Luigi. Episodes airing Monday to Thursday featured animated shorts with Mario and Luigi, but Fridays were reserved for The Legend of Zelda. We've talked about video game adaptations on the show before, and most of the time, animated adaptation is the way to go, and this series is no exception. I fondly remember watching every Friday because it was the one time every week that I could hear Link speak. However, I always wondered why Link was sort of a jerk or reluctant hero, so I wrote it off in my head as being due to this Link being immature sometimes. For reference, Captain Lou Albano was no stranger to acting since he also played Cyndi Lauper's dad in the music video for Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, which was in heavy rotation on MTV back then because it still played music videos. Albano passed away in 2009. Hey retro gamers, do you miss playing goal-oriented platformers with annoying enemies, bottomless pits, limited lives, and no guarantee that you can finish it in one sitting? If you answered yes, then you might be a masochist, or an OG gamer like me. Well, thanks to Mix Games, Wall Ride, and Limited Run, a new Rugrats game is on the horizon. Rugrats Adventures in Gameland is coming to PC and modern consoles on September 10th. The game offers two different visual modes, HD, which makes it look like the show, and 8-bit, if you prefer that retro look as if it came from an NES. Gamers play as Tommy, Chucky, Phil, and Lil, moving about the Pickles household, imagined as their own video game that's cleverly meta. Players will be able to experience the game solo or through two-player couch co-op. The game's been in development since 2023.
You hold this map,
Artlist.io.
Take this love around the world. Don't mind those crows buzzing around your head. Nothing's gonna hurt your girl. I believe we're here for a while, then we die. But I believe
Music licensing reimagined.
stronger than you and I. Let's take the Jeep along to my dad. I know just the thing to do. Don't mind the law, hard on our heels. No one's gonna come for you. I believe we're here for a while, then we
Artlist.io.
But I believe this love is stronger than you and I believe we're here for a while, then we die. But I believe this love
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
So I wanna take it, take the road, go with you. You hold this map, I'll hold your hand. Take this love around.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
And my life feels so vacant. Without you, I'm just moving in between a sad reality. No, I'm patient, but I've been out here waiting for someone else to fill the void in me. A harsh reality.
Music licensing reimagined.
Someone else. Well, I'm here by myself, holding on to what you left. Was it all in my head when you said you loved me? 'Cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did.
Artlist.io.
In my head, I'm worried that it all meant nothing. I'm worried that you don't miss me too. I'm worried that I'll never find someone to replace you, and I've heard you're with someone else. Well, I'm here by myself, holding on to what you left.
Music licensing reimagined.
When you said you love me, 'cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did. Was it all just in my head? Was it all in? Was it all in my head? Was it all?
Artlist.io.
Was it all just in my head? Now my life feels so vacant. Without you, I'm just moving in between a sad reality. No, I'm patient, but I've been out here waiting for someone else to fill the void in me.
Music licensing reimagined.
Was it all in my head when you said you love me? 'Cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did. Was it all just in my head? Was it all in? Was it all in my head?
Artlist.io.
Was it all in? Was it all just in my head?
Artlist.io.
The light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying what we both already
Music licensing reimagined.
with me. Escape this time with me. We could rent a room and watch the stars dance round the moon. Fall asleep to the sounds of the sea. With you right by my side, it's
Artlist.io.
Life escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Nowhere else to be.
Music licensing reimagined.
Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Escape this time.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Don't leave me behind here. I've just arrived. I've been waiting for someone to take me away.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'll take my time, dear, just to keep you around here. Know what they say, you can't keep the clouds away, away, far away. Every day is a brand new day. All my
Artlist.io.
life I've been searching for the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself from looking down. It's harder than you think to live our days in happiness and worry about what happens next.
Music licensing reimagined.
It's harder than you think.
Life's moving faster. It's all just a game we play. I've been losing myself in every single way. At least I still have you.
I've played
Artlist.io.
all my cards, and I'm all out of luck. Put my money in the jackpot, but I guess it's falling through.
At least I still have you. Every day is a
Music licensing reimagined.
all my life I've been searching for the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself from looking down. It's harder than you think to live our days in happiness and worry about what happens next. It's harder than you think to be.
Artlist.io.
I'm just taking my time, just taking my time here.
I'm just taking my time.
Music
just taking
licensing
my time,
reimagined.
dear.
I won't leave you behind, won't leave you behind, dear.
I won't leave you behind, won't leave you behind here.
I'm just taking my time, just taking my time here. I won't leave you behind, won't leave you behind, dear.
Artlist.io.
Every day is a brand new day. All my life I've been searching for the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself
Music
from
licensing
looking down.
reimagined.
It's harder than you think to live our days in happiness and worry about what happens next. It's harder than you think to. It's harder than you think to be. It's harder than you think.
Artlist.io.
We just heard Around the World featuring Blythe Catch by Leroy Wild, In My Head by Call Me Joseph, Escape This Town by Lewis Island, and Above the Clouds by Sun River. You're listening to The Dr. Bobby Show. Actor Noah Wyle will be returning to medical dramas in a new series called The Pitt on Max, which depicts Weil as a doctor working in a modern hospital, but the late author Michael Crichton's estate alleges this new show is too much like Crichton's series ER. Crichton's estate's lawsuit against Warner Brothers Television, Weil and executive producers John Wells and R. Scott Gemmell alleges that the Pitt is a repackaged and uncredited reboot of ER. Complaint states that, quote, after negotiating unsuccessfully with Crichton's estate for nearly a year for the right to reboot ER, Warner Brothers simply moved the show to from Chicago to Pittsburgh, rebranded it The Pitt, and has plowed ahead without any attribution or compensation for Crichton and his heirs, end quote. And a jury trial is being sought as a result. Discussions about rebooting ER started in 2020 with no notice to Crichton's widow, Sherry Crichton, or the estate. WB-TV then allegedly reneged on terms established from Crichton's contract so it could create the show without blessing from Crichton's estate. Details within the lawsuit assert that the Pitt is ER because it is, quote, complete with the same executive producer, writer, star, production companies, studio, and network as the planned ER reboot. Warner Brothers Television responded to Entertainment Weekly, calling this lawsuit baseless, and Crichton's estate can expect a vigorous defense. Weil acknowledged interactions with Crichton's estate resulted in, quote, negotiations became a non-starter, end quote, when he appeared on Still Here Hollywood. The lawsuit explains that the late Crichton called for contract promises, including a frozen rights provision that prohibits WB-TV from producing any reboots, sequels, or spin-offs of ER without Crichton or his estate's express consent. Allegedly, WB-TV minimized with intent to erase Crichton's credit on its Westworld series after Crichton's death in 2008. The Pitt will premiere in 2025. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an upcoming game that we talked about previously on the show, but it's making headlines again because its special editions became available to pre-order. The game releases on December 9th. The $100 premium edition grants gamers access to the game, Order of Giants Story DLC, 3-day early access, and Temple of Doom skin for Indy. Meanwhile, a collector's edition of the game is also available for $190, but it comes with a prop replica from the game. Contents include an 11-inch globe, steelbook case with the game, and a journal. Now, I'm not against making a profit, but since when is making a highly desired feature exclusive to more expensive versions of the game okay? That's right, never. I feel like making us pay for access to something that should be in the game from the start is wrong. More money for more game content? How does that make sense? Yes, I'm feeling wronged, and there's a word for my anger, my feelings. I wish I could remember what that word is now. Aha! That word is paywall. And how do we feel about paywalls? Paywalls are stupid. And finally, Ice-T responded to a fan's question about Law & Order Special Victims Unit recently on X, formerly known as Twitter, in a way that only Ice-T could respond. The actor-rapper posted a set photo from SVU's upcoming season, and a fan asked, quote, did they write SVU back to normal yet? It started to go woke, end quote, which prompted this now viral response. Quote, what the F is woke, end quote, and, quote, lol, like I give a bleep, end quote. Law & Order SVU is planning on airing season 26 this fall, and Ice-T's been a cast member since 2000, playing Odafin Tutula. According to Ice-T, when Dick Wolf approached him to play a cop, he clarified his position on real-life cops and said he didn't hate cops. IRL cops happened to be his opponents during his criminal past, but he recognized the need for cops. Wolf explained that if Ice-T played his officer character as the cop we need, then he wouldn't have any problem with being a cop on TV. And the rest is history.
The sky is so
Artlist
pretty
I.O.
right now. I wonder if your pretty eyes see it. I need a good love. I wonder if you're ever gonna be it.
Music licensing
I could
reimagined.
drive away, and you could find another victim. It's It's not your fault I feel this way. Senseless, with no direction.
This town is a lot of things. Gets you down, it lets you bleed.
Artlist.io.
And I need to get out, but I can't find a ticket to leave. In a couple weeks I could drive away, and you could find another victim. It's not your fault.
Music licensing reimagined.
Senseless, with no direction.
In a couple years, and a little more gray, we'll stop dreaming about each other. It's no one's fault, we'll find a way to get senseless for one another. Yeah, we'll get senseless
Artlist.io.
for each other. Where do you go when the lights are turning off? Where do you go when your hopes are falling from the window?
Music licensing reimagined.
When it feels like there'll never be enough.
Artlist.io.
In a couple weeks I could drive away, and you could find another victim. It's not your fault I feel this way. Senseless, with no direction.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
Artlist.io.
Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night.
Music licensing reimagined.
The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we'd wait. Grab sunglasses and the atlas, we can prove we're smarter than a phone. Let's go where there's no reception, see if we can make it on our own.
Artlist.io.
Deep in your chest. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be
Music licensing reimagined.
The water's warm, let's be reborn. The water's warm, let's be reborn. We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
Artlist.io.
Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we'd wait.
Music licensing reimagined.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
Artlist.io.
I close my eyes and see all that we could be.
Music licensing reimagined.
No other dream I've had means a thing. Kids and a picket fence sounds good to me. But growing old hand in hand is all I need.
Artlist.io.
As the years go by, we might get older, but love will grow stronger. I don't need more time.
Music licensing reimagined.
Know that forever, love, you will be mine through it all, my dear. I will be yours year after year. Looking
Artlist.io.
at all we've done, we've had it good. When nothing else seemed to last, our love it stood.
Music licensing reimagined.
Years go by, we might get older, but love will grow stronger. I don't need more time to know that forever, love, you will be mine through it all, my dear. I will be
Artlist.io.
yours year after year.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
With nowhere to go. Running reverse, my eyes are closed. I'm always singing New
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm always singing New York. Tell me what to do. I'm searching for you through lights in the city. I'm coming for you. Nothing I can't do for life in the city.
Artlist.io.
All my life I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Tell me what to do. I'm coming for you. Are you coming away from me?
Music licensing reimagined.
Lost, nothing less but you. Open doors, closing soon. Monsters in my head.
Artlist.io.
I feel so high, no I can't deny, I'm taking this all. I'm here for the ride, no one by my side, I'm feeling it all.
Music licensing reimagined.
Tell me what to do, I'm searching for you, the lights in the city. I'm coming for you, nothing I can do for life in the city. All my life I've been waiting to prove. Tell me what I'm gonna do.
Artlist.io.
Are you coming with me?
That was Senseless, featuring Paige Boyatsis by Ben Rainier, Chase the Mississippi by Michael Shines, Year After Year by Chris Mason, and Love Songs to New York by Marlowe. You're listening to The Dr. Bobby Show. Well, that's our show. Come back tomorrow and we'll play another one.